Hello everyone, welcome to another video here with me on the channel. I'm Elio Hachit, a landscape photographer from Lebanon. On today's video, I'm gonna talk to you about the X-E3, my complete full review. I've been having this for 1.5 years. I use it for street photography and family photography. Now this is a point and shoot camera, this is what they say, and it have a changeable lens, so it's not a fixed lens on it, which is nice if it's that what you're looking for. And I'm gonna talk to you about the pros and the cons about this camera and why I decided to sell it. But first thing first, let's see the photos that I took in the past 1.5 years.
Kick.
Now I hope you like the photos that I took with this camera. We're gonna have like a fast review about this camera. What is it about? It have the old X-Trans Sensor 3, which is 24 megapixel in it. It have a good autofocus. It still have the old MP battery in it. This one, well, it's not the best. It have issue. You have to keep like few with you in the bag. It take one SD card, and also it have enough buttons from the back that you can customize. Touchscreen 3-inch and EVF from the back. Now we can talk about ergonomic fast. Like the beauty about this camera that it have a bump here on behind where your thumb rests, and it's like a bit rubbery where your hand can stick to it. And also from the front here, if you can see it also, that there's a bump up thing. Like the X-E4, the newer generation of that, it's so flat, it's slippery that you're forced to add a grip to it. If you have big hands like me, it doesn't work out with you. Now I talked to you about like a fast review about it. Now we can talk in details. What's the good, what's the bad, pros and cons. Let's start with the pros. The good thing about this camera, when you consider buying it, it's have the interchangeable lens. So you can change the lens, swipe up the lens that you want. So if you're already in the Fujifilm system and you have several lenses, it's good enough for you to get this camera. You don't have to fuzz much, and this pancake lens is perfect with it. So it's slim, tiny, and it fits in your pocket. The second good thing about it, it's a great ergonomics. Now, like I said, the X-E4 doesn't have the grip. This helps you a lot, trust me. You grab it with one hand, you know that it won't slip from your hand. And also, you have extra buttons. You have 2+ buttons here. The AFL on the side, which I use, and also in the center here, there's an extra button that you can also use. So this separates this camera from the X-E4, and specifically there's one thing that here the autofocus and manual focus, the switch where you switch between them, it's not available in the X-E4. It's available here. So that makes this camera better than the X-E4, but there's a few drawbacks about that. And now we talk about the pros. The pros about this camera, that the back screen is fixed. What I mean by that, usually you use this in the street and you want to take secret photos. And then when you lower your camera, you cannot see what kind of photo you're taking. So it's not possible. You always have to take it up here and take photos. Now, talking about going up here and taking photo, this EVF is so tiny that you cannot see everything inside what you're seeing. So it's really frustrating to look inside the EVF and see everything that you're taking photos of. I don't know if I have issues with my eye, but I'm pretty sure this is like tiny. If you can see, like, how can this fit for your eye? So it's a downsider for this one. The shutter speed, you should listen to the shutter speed. While you're taking silent photos, if you're not in electronic mode, I'm gonna let you hear it. It's loud. So you have other cameras that take just silence, a bit lower sound shutter speed. Last thing, the bad thing about this camera, it's not water sealed. So you should take care of if there's rain, if you're taking it to a wet spot where there's a lot of water, you should take care of that because there's no seal at all. Not from the door, from the battery, not even from the place where you change the lens and the buttons. So just be aware of that. Now we come to the point where I tell you why I decided to sell this camera. Well, I found out that I don't need to change lenses whenever I'm in the street. I'm fine with one focal length. And I decided to get the X100V, and I made a video of that. If you're interested, make sure to subscribe and watch this video, and I compared these two cameras together. So the fixed lens inside the X100V make the camera all compromised and smaller, and plus you have the f2. So here, this is the slimmest lens, and it have f2.8, which is, it's nice, it's good, but it's not f2. At night, it makes so much nice pictures. You don't need to bump up so much the ISO. And the second thing is the screen. Like I said, I cannot take lower pictures. When I want to take secret photos, the X100V, it doesn't make sound at all when you click the shutter. So I can lower down, stand up here like that, and flip the screen up and take photos, and I know what I'm taking photos of. So that's why I decided to sell this camera. Now the best part is when I bought this 1.5 years ago, it was on 500 euro. Now this I can sell for 600 euro. The value of this camera went up. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this long-term review of this X-E3. I love this camera so much. It's really nice, but I cannot have everything with me. So that's why I decided to sell it, and I hope you find this video interesting for you and beneficial. If you do, please make sure to give me a thumbs up and make sure to subscribe to watch other videos. And if you're interested to see something else, you want to comment, if you have any question, please drop it down below and I'll answer you as quick as possible. Wish you a beautiful day and see you on the next video.